Hey, Dan, I noticed, I'll get you caught up here a little bit. Cincinnati State starting with Hutchins, Garrett, Martin, Robertson, and Baker. No Marquise Wilson in the starting lineup. Kind of odd.
I think it was two. He didn't start the other day either.
Oh, no.
No,
okay.
So it's 2 weeks, two games in a row.
Wow. And Lakeland will start with Blanton, Smith, Cooper, Rollins, and Bodie.
And it's going to be Giselle Garrett now has. It's going to be Lakeland in a man-to-man to get it inside to Baker. Baker powers his way up and in. Baker puts it up and in, and Cincinnati's up here 2-0.
Nice power move to start the game by the big man.
Coming down the other way is going to be number, 52, and that's Body. Body's going to have it up high. Body has it on the right side. Going to bring it off to his left. He's going to fire the shot. No good.
No passes. No passes.
And Baker has the basketball. Baker tries to give it up, and we almost had a major collision here.
And Dan, the two men to look out for on Lakeland are Chaz Rollins, leading scorer at 21.1 a game. He is number 34, and also number 32, Brendan Cooper, right behind him at 19.6.
And they give it now to Giselle Garrett. Garrett has it. It's going to spin around, gets it inside again to Baker. Baker gets double team, gives it up to Martin. He's going to fire up a shot off the back of the rim. No good. It's going to be rebounded by number 34. Number 34, that's Rollins. Body has it. And we're going to have a shot clock thing already.
Yes, we are. That's not good. And the other thing I noticed, Dan, you look up and down Lakeland's roster, there are no sophomores on this team.
They got one.
Oh, they do have one.
Yeah, they have one, and it is sophomore on the roster is going to be Brandon Cooper.
Oh, okay, so it's wrong on here then. Okay. Yeah, and I was looking at their stats, and they've got a guy that played in 14 of the games. 14 of the 15 games, he is not here for whatever reason. Jerjeet Gill had made 22 three-pointers, which was by far the leader on the team, and he is not here tonight for whatever reason.
So now they're going to get the ball to number 32, and that's Brendan Cooper.
Nice steal, Garrett.
It's going to be a steal by Giselle Garrett. Garrett's going to bring it up, give it up, and shot is no good, and it's going to go out of bounds. So ball goes out of bounds. Cincinnati up here 2-0 with 19 minutes to go here in this first half.
Already you can see the intensity level a couple stages higher than it's been in the other games here.
And there's going to be a bad pass, and it's going to be stolen by number 20, and that's Brandon. He's going to go up with a shot, no good. To the around, it's going to be Antoine Hutchins, but he loses it, and they're going to get it down in the corner. And they're going to fire one baseline shot, good.
Number 22, Richard Smith with the first bucket.
And Antoine Hutchins throws up a one-handed shot. It is no good. And fighting for the rebound is Baker. Puts it up and in. So good job by Baker, and he's got four of the points. Coming down the other way now is going to be Body for Lakeland. 4-2 is our score with 18:23 to go. Kick it around now. Driving all the way in, throwing up a shot. He got fouled, no call. And it's going to be saved by Cincinnati, and we're going to have Cincinnati with the ball.
He was laying on the ground. He called a foul, and he was actually laying on the ground. Somebody came down and landed on him, and Darren Blant will get called for the foul. Oh, I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be real happy if I had that foul called on me right there.
Yeah, I don't think I would either. Coming down now the other way is going to be Giselle Garrett. Garrett has the basketball on the wing. Going to get it inside now to Baker. Baker trying to back his way down. Get it up to Martin. Martin at the free throw line. Gets it down in the corner to Antoine Hutchins. Hutchins might have stepped out of bounds. Drives into the basket, up and in. Shot no good. Almost tipped up and in. But it's going to be controlled by number 34, and that's Rollins. And coming down the other way now is going to be Body. Body's going to give it up now. There's a three-point shot on the way. No good. Push off by Garrett.
Goodness.
They didn't call it. Wow. And he's going to lose the basketball. Coming down the other way, and there's a foul big time, and that's going to be on number 4, and that is going to be on Cody Martin.
Boy, Garrett got away with a major push on that rebound. I'll tell you what, I can't believe that none of the three officials saw that.
And you're going to have on the line will be number 20, Banton, on the line. And the basket is up and good.
So Wilson and Devontae Brown enter the game. Marquise Wilson, the leading scorer for Cincinnati State at just over 15 a game. Had a pretty nice night the other night. I believe he had 24, I want to say. Yes, 24.
And so he makes both free throws. This is going to tie the score up here at 4. Cincinnati taking the ball out of bounds. And they're going to get it into Marquise Wilson, but he loses control of the basketball. Lakeland's going to have it now. Get it to Body. Get it inside. Lays it up. Shot is no good. And should have been over the back on Cincinnati. They didn't call it. Tom, this is going to be a battle.
It is going to be a battle. They are putting a full court press on Cincinnati State, and we'll see how they handle it.
And Marquise Wilson gets it down in the corner. He gets trapped. He's got nowhere to go. He's going to get out of it, but I think Cincinnati's going to call a timeout. Score here 4-4, 17-19 to go.
Definitely seem to be a little hesitant about the press right here, and not used to being pressured like this, I don't think. Usually they're the ones that are doing it to somebody else.
And just it's going to be one of those games, Tom. We've always seen it when these two teams battle. They go at it pretty hard. I'm sure this is going to be any exception.
I agree. The intensity level is so much higher than it's been in the other home games that we've had. Besides maybe a Triton, that was probably the only one that really. But Lakeland coming in at 13-2 and ranked number 12 nationally, you definitely get up a little more to play them than you would a normal team.
So Cincinnati will be taking the ball out of bounds, and at Lakeland put on a little bit of that press, and it seemed to bother them just a little bit. They had to end up calling a timeout. So it looks like Marquise Wilson bringing the ball up the court. He's going to get it to Hutchins. Hutchins going to drive all the way in. Throws up a shot, almost puts it in.
Boy, he just hangs in the air and gives himself such a better opportunity after the contact.
Foul's going to be on number 22, Richard Smith.
There's going to be some fouls in this game, Dan.
Absolutely. Antoine Hutchins' first free throw on the way is good. It's going to make it a 5-4 ball game, 17:08.
Charles Clark, number 21 for Cincinnati State, enters the game.
Antoine Hutchins with those yellow sneakers on. Free throw on the way. Good. He puts both of them in. Tom, that makes it 6-4. And Cincinnati putting on a little bit of press. They got a 2-2-1 going on. And they're going to get it to Body. Body's going to go right down the middle. Swing it down in the corner. Give it back up to Body. Body is going to bring it back out again. And they're going to cross-court it. They got 17 on the shot clock. They give it to number 32, and that's Cooper. Get it down in the corner. Three-pointer shot. Up and away. Good.
Got it, too. He got his foot on the line. Richard Smith hits his second bucket of the game.
Cincinnati coming quickly down the other way. It's going to be Antoine Hutchins. Hutchins tried to throw it inside. Not a good job, and it's going to be controlled by Cooper. Cooper coming down the other way. He gets it down
nice
low.
Pass.
Body's going to put it up, and it was blocked. It could have been a goaltending, Tom. And, man, I'm telling you what. I
agree.
These guys are going hot. They better get contests of this thing, or it could be brutal.
That is Devontae Brown. And you're right, Dan. It is, well, I'll tell you what, there's some serious athletic ability on the floor right now for both sides. You got Chaz Rollins on the free throw line. He hits his first one.
And checking in will be Deshaun Robinson will be checking in.
And Chaz is the leading scorer, like we talked about, for Lakeland, averaging over 21 a game.
And free throw's good. So he puts both of them in. That's going to make our score 8-6 here. Man, it's going to be stolen. Not a very good pass. And going up, he's going to get fouled hard. And that's going to be on Body again. So he'll pick up 2.
So Darren Blanton with the steal, and now he'll step to the line.
131.
So he'll be on the line. First free throw on the way. Good. Could be come down, Tommy, to free throw shooting.
I don't know if we want that. 5 for 5 so far.
So Bazemore's going to check in here shortly.
131.
Shot is put up and in, so Bazemore's going to check in.
So Devontae Brown, 2 quick fouls within about 10 seconds. He'll have to sit.
And they get it now to Hutchins. Again, they're going to be in a 2-2-1. Hutchins coming off to the right. And the ball's going to go off of Cincinnati, off of Lakeland. It'll stay with Cincinnati. They're kind of giving Cincinnati a taste of their own medicine.
Yet no question about it. They are in their face on defense.
And Body's going to drive and hang to the basket. His shot is no good. He gets his own rebound. Puts another one, and it's going to come down the other way. It's going to be number 32, Cooper. Cooper's going to take it all the way. It should have been a charge. No call, Tommy.
Goodness, this is unbelievable. And Cooper is the second leading scorer, and he has yet to score.
And they're going to fire it across, and there's going to be a three-point attempt on the way. It's off the side of the rim. It is no good. And running it down is going to be Lakeland, and tipped up and in, and good. So up 12-6
Who
here.
made that, Dan? Did you see that?
I didn't see. Tommy, I want to say 20, but I'm not.
Who made that?
So, again, they're going to put on a press, and beating it is Marquise Wilson. Wilson flips it back, and they're going to get it now. Clark's going to take it all the way in. Shot is no good, and it's going to be Cincinnati. Nope. And Lakeland quickly coming down the other way. They're going to take it all the way and gets fouled. Puts it up and almost in.
Garrett is going to pick up his first foul, and I'll tell you what, Cincinnati State is definitely on their heels right now. Lakeland is taking it to them.
Hey.
And you got Darren Blanton on the free throw line. He's hit all 4 of them so far.
All right, everybody. Hi, we're back here on the internet side of it. Sorry about that. We apologize. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. We're back on air now on the internet side on Anderson Community Television. We were off just for a little bit. Our score here, 13-8. Lakeland up on Cincinnati. And, Tom, it's just been a crazy up-and-down kind of game. Very physical game so far.
Yeah, Lakeland is taking it to them. They've got some big-time athletes out there, and you did not see it here, but Chaz Rollins just got a bucket driving down the lane, got fouled, and hit its three-point play free throw right there. They are all over Cincinnati State.
And there's going to be a foul, I believe, on Banton. It'll be his second, Tommy. But, yeah, they're giving a taste of their own medicine to Cincinnati, pressing them and putting it all over them. And Cincinnati's having a little bit of problems.
Yeah, Lakeland's already been to the free throw line 9 times. They've made 8 of them. And if that trend continues, it's going to remind me a lot of the Triton game when they shot 33 free throws and made 28.
Garrett's going to get it across now to Marquise Wilson. Wilson has it. Garrett, has it now 2-3 zone for Lakeland. Clark gets it inside to Baker. And Clark fakes a 3, drives in between the circle, throws up a layup. Shot is no good. Baker with the rebound. Gets it knocked out of his hands. It'll stay here with Cincinnati. Since they'll be taking the ball out of bounds, they are trailing here 16-8 with 14:22 to go. Shot clock again.
Cincinnati State just has to settle down a little bit, get their feet under them.
And Marquise Wilson goes
Nice
up, under,
fake.
throws up a shot off the back of the rim. No good. They're just not having shots fall, Tommy. That was a good move by him. He had everybody up off their feet. 16-8 as a score. Coming down the other way now. Get it to number 14, and that's Medley. Get it inside. Shot. Oh, nice shot by number 34, Rollins, at the free throw line. And they're up now 18-8, Tommy. And Baker has the ball. Coming across half court. I'm sure they don't want him having the ball up, bringing up the ball up the court. Marquise Wilson now has it on the left side. They get it inside to Baker. Baker gets
Take
it.
it to him.
Bringing his weight. Got his shot blocked by number 22, and that is Smith. Lakeland coming down the other way. It's going to be Robinson. Robinson goes off to his left, kind of loses control, but gets it down in the corner. Have the ball to Little. Little has it. It's going to drive off to his right. kick it back now to Smith. Smith has it, 19 on the shot clock. Gives it up to Medley. Medley has it at the elbow, kicks it over. 3-point attempt on the way. Good.
Two-pointer.
Two-pointer, good for Little. And I tell you what, Lakeland looking pretty impressive here. You can see why they're number 12 team in the country.
Yeah, they are dominating right now at every part of the game.
And Garrett has the basketball. Gets it inside to...
Look. Too late.
Tried to throw it inside, but nothing there to Baker. And coming down the other way now is going to be Lakeland, and they have the lead here at 20-8. Get it down in the corner. 3-point attempt is fake. He's going to drive all the way to the basket, up, under, throws.
Oh,
good.
goodness.
What a move by number 24, Gary Little.
Nice shot.
Cincinnati is down 22-8.
Yeah, they have no answers right now for Lakeland's pressure.
And Baker now has the basketball. He's backing his way down, throws up a shot, no good, and getting the rebound and putting up
nice
shot
block.
is no good. And he gets it knocked out of his hands. And that was going to be
Rebound.
Will Clark, who got the ball, got a good rebound, but got knocked out of his hands. He's going to come out of the game. And Antoine Hutchins, it looks like Lakeland very athletic, Tom.
Oh, no question about it. And that's another block for Richard Smith, who 4 points and a couple blocks already. He takes a seat. But Lakeland, I tell you what, they're as deep as Cincinnati State, and they just keep bringing them in and out.
Taking the ball out of bounds, they get it to Hutchins in the corner, throws up a shot, no good, and it's going to be rebounded and controlled by Cooper. Coming down the other way, they quickly get it in to Body. He's going to turn around, lay it up, shot is no good. He gets his own rebound. Up, pump fake, gets a shot blocked by Martin, and it's going to go to Cincinnati.
But I tell you what, Anton Hutchins has missed his first 5 shots, but you still need him to take the ball to the basket.
So Cincinnati trailing here 22-8 with 12:19 to go. They're taking off the press a little bit. Tom, I would have kept it on as long as I could.
I agree, it's working. You don't mess with something that's working that well.
And Garrett now has it. Getting it inside to Baker. Baker spins.
Strong.
Throws up a shot,
man,
no
come
good.
on.
And put it up and in,
All
I believe
right,
it was Anton Hutchins. So Baker didn't have the shot, but Hutchins with the rebound, and they're down 12 here, 22-10. First league game here. Lakeland, number 12 team in the country, looking really, really good. And going off to his left is number 12, Robinson. Swing it around to Cooper. Back to Robinson. Robinson's going to fire up a 3-point shot. Good.
Wow.
Wow, Tommy. 25-10.
They are on fire right now.
Garrett's going to take it all the way in, take it up, under, left-handed
Nice.
shot. Good. Good
Nice.
job by Garrett. Penetrating in and getting that easy basket. 25-12, 11:21 to go here in this first half. Cincinnati trying to put on a little pressure to get things going. And Robinson has it. Kicks it out. Here's another 3-pointer on the way. Good.
My
wow.
goodness.
And they hit it to Little.
Oh, my goodness. Gary Little, 3 for 3. 7 points for him. And they are absolutely all over Cincinnati State right now.
28-12 is our score, and it's really phenomenal, Tommy, to throw up this big.
Yeah, they just, like I said, they're spreading it around. And, one thing for Lakeland with a 16-point lead and your leading scorer, Brendan Cooper, has yet to score. That's not a good sign for Cincinnati right now.
Not a good sign at all.
Yeah, and I think, had
to come on over here to get his feet.
We'll see if Cincinnati State can, they got the press back on, so they just got to take their time.
Get it to Hutchins now. They get it to Garrett. Garrett quickly coming down the other way. Garrett swings it over to Hutchins. Hutchins fakes a 3-pointer, drives into the basket, throws up a shot off the side of the rim, no good. And Cooper with the rebound for Lakeland. Coming down the other way, Cooper, he gets bumped, and it's going to be a foul. He puts it up and in.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Foul's going to be on number 5, and it's going to be on Robinson. That'll be his first. Tell you what, Lakeland just totally dominating this game.
Oh, they're unconscious right now. Everything can go in right now for them. Cooper steps in the line. First time. And
shot is
misses.
no good. Rebounded by Baker. Going to give it now up to Garrett. Garrett has it. Garrett's going to spin back. Cross court over to Hutchins. Hutchins gets it. Throws up a shot off the side of the rim. No good, and it's going to be out of bounds. Stepping out of bounds was number 12, Robinson, but Antoine Hutchins really forced that shot.
Yeah, he's struggling big time right now. He is 1 for 8 from the field. And, you don't want him to get too frustrated. Good move by coach, getting him out for a little bit. Cincinnati State's got to find an answer. They got to find some consistent scoring somewhere.
And he got it to Marquise Wilson. Wilson's going to drive all the way in, jump stop, throws up a shot off the front of the rim, no good. And Cooper with the rebound. He's quickly coming down the court. Spins and throws up a shot, and they said he walked.
No, what do they call him? Charge. I thought they were going to call travel.
Wow.
I
don't know about that one.
I didn't see that one. I thought maybe they'd call it traveling or a carry, but I didn't see a charge.
I didn't see that one at all, too, but Cincinnati definitely will take it. Marquise Wilson has it, now on the left side. Wilson trying to get a screen. And he's trying to get it. Oh, there's going to be a foul on Baker for pushing off.
You called it, Dan. Good call right there. And tell you what, Cincinnati's getting frustrated right now, and they got to kind of keep their heads here. Get themselves back in slowly.
30-12 with 10 minutes to go in this first half. It's been all Lakeland here in this first half. Dan Albers, Tom Benassi, and Lamartez Gray here on Anderson Community Television and USBN Sports. Coming down the other way now is going to be 24 Little to Robinson. To Cooper. He loses control of the basketball. Marquise Wilson has it now. They got the advantage. Marquise Wilson pulls up at the free throw line, throws up a shot in and out, no good. And Cooper with the rebound. I'll tell you what, Cooper's a good ball player.
Yeah, he's got 5 rebounds already.
Behind his back, nice pass. Get it to Little. Little back to Cooper. And they're going to flip it back to number 14, Medley. Medley tries to get it up, and it's almost stolen by Marquise Wilson, but Robinson has it. Get it down the corner. Another 3 on the way. Good.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Another 3-pointer by Richard Smith.
Richard Smith now with 7.
And there's going to be a foul on number 14. And that is going to be on Medley. That'll be his first.
Right now, Cincinnati State just doesn't have the scoring on the floor to keep up with Lakeland.
Cincinnati has a really nice crowd here, Tom, considering the fact that the game was changed. This game was supposed to be at 3 o'clock, and it's now 5:30. So coming down the other way is going to be Cincinnati. Getting the ball is going to be number 5, and that is Robertson. Get it back now to Garrett. Garrett.
Unbelievable. Oh, my goodness. So that's going to be on Will Clark.
Foul on Will Clark. That'll be his first.
And they are definitely frustrated right now. And Lakeland's kind of, they got the blood in the water type thing. They're coming after them. And they just can't miss.
You can see the confidence level not only in the coaching staff but also the players for Lakeland here. They came in with a mission, Tom, and so far they haven't disappointed for the Lakeland fans. They're going to fire up a 3-point shot.
Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable.
Gary Little now 4 for 4 with 10 points.
36-12 with 8:44 to go. Garrett has it. Gives it up to Wilson. Wilson gets it inside, try to throw it to Baker, but Tom, they got nothing going right at all.
No, they are completely out of sync right now, and they are in jeopardy of getting blasted out of here by a Lakeland team that is absolutely on fire right now from top to bottom.
36-12, 8:35 to go. They're going to have to make some kind of a little run. Marquise Wilson out on the 3-point line. Get it into Baker. Baker powers his way, gets his shot rejected by number 22, and that's Smith. Now, I'll tell you what, Tom, they're unbelievable.
Yes, that's 3rd block for Smith and the 6th rebound for Cooper.
And they're going to get it out now. I thought he was going to shoot a 3. Jump stop, throws up a shot, and shot is no good. Rebounded by Baker. First shot they've missed in a long time. Garrett has the basketball. Garrett going off to his left, getting a screen. He's carrying the ball every time they don't call it. Get it into Baker. He loses control of the basketball. He's going to power his way down.
Come on.
Throws it up, and shot is no good. He's going to be fouled by number 22, and that's going to be Smith.
And it'll be 2 on Richard Smith. And well, I tell you what, Cincinnati State just they have got to find a scoring answer on this end.
Baker free throw, good. It's going to make it 36-13. Cincinnati State trailing Lakeland. Lakeland comes in at the number 12 team in the country.
And this is a perfect way for a team to kind of kill some momentum, slow the game down, dump it inside, get to the free throw line, get some free points while the clock stopped.
And it's no good. Cooper with the rebound, Brendan Cooper. Cooper cross court over to Robinson. Cincinnati's going to be in a 2-3 zone. Trying to slow it down just a little bit. The ball goes through his hands.
That could have been a foul right there.
And Garrett's going to have it. He's going to take it all the way to the basket. He gets fouled, dishes it down low, and going up, lose control, but I think they're going to call a foul. Foul's going to be on number 32, and that's Cooper. That's going to be his second too, Tom. So they got a little bit of foul trouble.
I tell you what, he's got 2 fouls on him, and I don't agree with either one of them, but unfortunately, I think the best opportunity right there was Garrett taking that ball in for a layup instead of dumping it over to Wilson.
So Marquise Wilson on the line. Doesn't make the free throw. Checking into the ball game will be number 34, Chaz Rollins.
Marquise shooting his second free throw right now.
And Wilson, free throw on the way is good. So he buries one of them. So it's going to make it a 36-14 ball game with 7:32 to go here in this first half. Cincinnati trailing nationally ranked Lakeland. And Cincinnati's going to be in a 1-2-2. And they're going to swing. Lakeland swinging around to Robinson. Robinson swings it over. They fake a three-pointer in between the circles. Robinson has it. 19 on the shot clock. Yelling slide, whatever that means. Cincinnati in that 1-2-2. Robinson at the left elbow throws up a shot in and out, no good. Rebounded by Baker. So mixing it up a little bit kind of helped out Tommy. Get it in the corner driving. They kick it out now. Marquise Wilson fakes it through. He's got to shoot that, Tom.
Yeah. He was hesitant the other night, too.
Zell Garrett, they get it inside now to Will.
Oh, that's too. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know how you call that one.
Wow.
He had the arm extended, the elbow out, arm extended, and still didn't get the foul called on him.
Yeah, it should have been on number 32. Should have been on Will Clark.
Unbelievable. Come on, Will. There you go. All right. Got to make your free throws. Any kind of a deficit like this, you have got to drain your free throws.
Trying to make this free throw to get it to within 20. Nope, free throw's no good. It's going to be rebounded by number 22, Smith. Now Robinson bringing the ball up for Lakeland. Cincinnati trailing here 36-15.
Another turnover.
And they're going to get to Giselle
Come on.
Garrett. Garrett's going to take it all the way in.
Oh, what a block.
It rejected. Wow, by Robinson.
How about that block, Dan?
Looks like Lakeland's going to call a timeout, but what a block by Robinson.
Unbelievable. He jumped, he stayed away from the contact with Garrett and was still able to go around and block the shot. That was a great defensive play right there by Deshaun Robinson.
Wow, Cincinnati really struggling here, only scoring 15 points here in this first half, and really going to have to try to change it up a little bit to get things moving.
Yeah, you kind of figure Lakeland will cool off a little bit, but if Cincinnati State doesn't come up with an offensive flow of some kind to where they're getting consistent scoring, they're going to be in trouble either way because Lakeland plays good defense on top of their the incredible offense so far in this game.
36-15, 6:32 to go here in this first half. On the floor will be Marquise Wilson, Giselle Garrett Baker, Will Clark, and also number 5 will be Nick Robertson.
I say that it's a game of spurts. Well, the first spurt makes me think there's 11 teams that they think are better than this.
Absolutely, unbelievable. So Cincinnati trying to mix things up there in that 1-2-2. Get it down in the corner to Body. He gets it inside now, turns around, throws up a shot off the side of the rim, no good. He gets his own rebound, throws up another shot, no good. And it's going to go off the hands of number 34, and that is Rollins. So he had 2 opportunities, Tom, and couldn't do it. So this 1-2-2 is kind of messing him up just a little bit.
Yeah, you know what? You've gotten a couple turnovers and 3 missed shots now, so hopefully they're starting to cool off. But like you said, we talked about, Cincinnati State's got to find something down here on the offensive end.
And they got nobody that's really scoring. Garrett gets a ball almost knocked out of his hands. Going to give it back now to Charles Clark. Clark driving off to the right. He stepped out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
And they're going to call a foul on number 52. Wow.
That's 2 fouls on Isaiah Bodie, and once again, you can argue both. But he was standing right there, and he thought there was enough contact.
I thought he stepped out of bounds.
I do too.
So on the line will be Charles Clark.
Very important right here.
And first free throw on the way. Good. Checking back into the ball game with 2 fouls is going to be number 32, Brendan Cooper.
And Cincinnati State now 6 of 9 from the free throw line, and Lakeland had gotten to the free throw line 9 times early on. They haven't been back.
Yeah,
I'd say in probably about 8 minutes.
And Clark ready for his next free throw. Free throw's good. So he buries both of them. That's big. Cincinnati, we're getting ready to go under 6 minutes. Only scored 17 points here in this first half. And you can see some life getting back into Cincinnati State, Tommy.
Yeah, they just need a couple nice defensive stops, get a little energy back.
Get it now to Robinson. Robinson gets it over to Cooper. Cooper to Robinson. Robinson back down to Cooper. He's going to fire up a 3-point shot. Good. Wow.
There's their man. Brendan Cooper, leading scorer. He now has 5 points tonight with 7 rebounds.
Coming down is going to be Clark. Clark's going to drive baseline, and he's going to throw it up, and I believe they said he stepped out of bounds.
Stepped out of bounds. Just got yourself too far into the basket right there. Makes it real easy on the defense.
39-17, 5:29 to go here in this first half. Lakeland, number 12 in the country, up on Cincinnati State. And as you said, Tommy, I can't imagine too many teams better than them.
No, not when they're playing like this.
And they get the ball to Robinson. Robinson has the basketball, swings it over now to Cooper. Cooper to Robinson. Robinson gives it back now to Cooper. 10 on the shot clock, 9 on the shot clock. Cooper gets it down in the corner. They're going to fire up another 3-point shot. No good, and it's going to be Garrett with the rebound. Last shot was by number 22. That was number 22, Smith, and Cincinnati's going to fire up a shot. That's good by Charles Clark on a baseline. Throws up a shot. It's going to make it a 20-point ball game here at 39-19. 4:46 to go.
Away. Just pick away.
Don't try to make a 20-point shot. Just get 2 points. Get it to Robinson now. They get it inside. Swing it out to Cooper. Cooper on the wing. Got 19 on the shot clock. And Robinson fakes a 3-pointer, good in between the circles. Smith, they swing it over to Body. Body gets it over to Cooper. He fakes a 3-pointer in between the circles, fires up a shot. Good. Wow.
Is he smooth or what?
Brandon Cooper makes another one. It's going to make it 41-19. It's going to be stolen, but they're going to call a foul on 52.
I believe is it going to be 52? Yep, that's 3. I'm not sure how much that matters right now with the way these guys are playing. They're very deep. So we got Marquise Wilson to the line right now. He's 1 of 2, has not hit from the field yet. He's the leading scorer for Cincinnati State. We need him to get going right here.
Marquise Wilson on the line. Free throw on the way is good. Puts it up and in. It's going to make it 41-20. So we got some new bodies coming in. We got number 14, Medley, checking in. Also number 20, Banton. Banton has 2 fouls, Tommy.
Blanton?
What am I saying?
Banton.
I got Banton in here. That's what I got.
It is Banton. You're right. I apologize.
So get off my butt, man.
Yeah.
Marquise Wilson makes another one.
Bad mouthing me on the radio.
41-21. 4:12 to go here in this first half. Cincinnati struggling here in this first half. And taking it all the way in, throwing a shot off the back of the rim is no good.
Grab it.
Cincinnati can't get that rebound. The last shot was by Body. And Cooper's going to get it in and throws up a shot, and he's going to get fouled. And that is number 34, Rollins. I'm sorry that shot that last one. He shot this one, too.
I tell you what, this official has had it with the assistant coaches on either side. I think he's warned both benches now. Chaz Rollins.
Throws up a shot's good.
And
puts
he
in a free throw.
Hit all 4 of his free throws. He now has 8 points with 6 rebounds.
42-21 our score, 3:56 to go here in this first half. Rollins again, free throw makes both of them. Tommy, they got it all, man. I tell you what, they can make free throws, they can rebound, they can shoot. Looking really, really good.
I agree. Not bad defensively either.
Coming down and trying to get it inside. Bad pass, but there's Cincinnati. But again, Lakeland's going to run it down.
What's coach tell you, Dan? Don't leave your feet.
Cooper gets it down in the corner. It's going to flip it back. What do they got? So they're saying the shot clock should be at 26 seconds.
Well, there for a second, I thought he was calling a technical.
That's what I
bench.
thought, too. That's what I thought.
But tell you what, Garrett left his feet down here, and they tell you don't leave your feet making a pass like that. He had nowhere to go.
So they're taking the ball out of bounds. Now it would be Brandon Cooper now taking the ball out of bounds. Get it. Down in the corner. I thought he was going to fire up that three-pointer. Get it to Medley. Medley swings it over to Smith. Medley now is going to fire up a three-point shot. Unbelievable. They are on fire.
He is on the board now with 3, Martell Medley, and that is now
it's stolen by Medley. Medley's going to take it all the way in. Up, under, shot's good.
And it's good. 5 for Medley.
Wow, I'm telling you what, you talk about a blitz, man. 48-21. Cincinnati is struggling big time.
Lakeland is 6 of 7 from beyond the arc.
And they're going to get it in the corner to Garrett. He's going to drive baseline. He might have walked with it, Tom. Clark's going to fire up a shot baseline.
Nice shot.
So finally get up on the board. 48-23, 2:52 to go.
Tell you, Lakeland just has so many options right now.
And Medley, who hit that three-pointer before, gives it to Brandon Cooper. Swing it around to Smith. Cooper now has it. 2:36, goes in between 2 defenders. And a charge.
Yep. Charles Clark, I'm telling you, he's stepping up right now.
And that's going to be Brandon Cooper's 3rd foul.
Yeah, that's a big play. That is a big play right there. Give Charles Clark credit. You're getting blasted in the first half, but you stand in and take a charge on the other team's second leading scorer, and he's now out with 3 fouls.
48-23 is our score with 2:32 to go in this first half. Cincinnati's going to have some kind of a run here to close out this half to get back into this ball game. And has it. Should have been a foul.
They are just battling in there. Goodness gracious.
Not a good pass at all by Will Clark.
No, that was.
And Robinson now has the ball. He's going to kind of just waste a lot of time as much as they can. Cincinnati at 1-2-2. Robinson has it, 18 on the shot clock. We're going under 2 minutes to go. Get it down in the corner. Cincinnati trying to trap. Get it back up high. 11 on the shot clock. They get it inside the body. He's going to go, and he's going to be fouled as he's going to the basket.
That's it on? 2 on Giselle Garrett right there, and I tell you what, there is nothing going right for the Surge right now. Nothing at all.
So Chaz, God, I've been saying the wrong name. Chaz Rollins on the line to shoot some free throws. First free throws off the front of the rim, no good.
And that's his first miss. He made his first 5.
And next free throw's on the way. He misses both of them, and it's going to be rebounded by Clark. Anton Hutchins now gives it up to Giselle Garrett. So they're going to try to do a half-court trap here, Tommy. Garrett has it. No one's moving. Garrett going to go in, toss it over to Anton Hutchins. Hutchins has it on the wing, getting it inside to Baker. Baker's going to get double teamed.
Yeah.
He's got nowhere to go with it. Going to give it back out now to Clark. Gives it back into Baker.
You got to take it right away.
Garrett's going to fire up a three-point shot. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Baker. Baker's going to power his way down. Throws up a shot, got rejected. And he tries to get his own rebound. He does. Going to bring it back down. Spin, turn, throw, up, under. No good.
Goodness.
And Clark's going to get it. He's going to put it up and in.
All right.
So good job by Clark staying with it. But you can see the frustration on Baker.
No doubt he's missed 6 in a row. But give him credit for hustling. Him and Will Clark were both in there battling.
48-25, and we're at 55 seconds to go in this first half. Cincinnati trailing big time here to Lakeland. Get it to Robinson. Robinson has it. It's going to go between the circles. He got fouled as he's going to the basket. Didn't call anything on that?
I think it's because he initiated it, and he had lost the ball before he hit Kareem Baker.
And it looks like Martin's going to check in. And also number 24, and that'll be Little. And Bazemore going to check in too as well.
Shot clock, 12.
Marquise Wilson going to check in for Clark. I think Coach right now is trying to find that mix that's going to work.
Yeah, I agree. He needs somebody in there that gives him that little spark.
They get the ball in now to Little. Little has it. And a bunch of fouls. Nothing there, Tommy. And it looked like somebody got fouled there. 4, 3, 2. He's going to have to hurry up and fire, but shot fires up a three-pointer. Shot is no good. Anton Hutchins has it now.
They were going to count that.
And Hutchins going to get double teams, going to bring it back out to Wilson. Swinging it over in between the circles. They get it into Bazemore. Bazemore's going to power his way, misses his rebound. Goes up another shot, misses it again. So, wow. Cincinnati cannot buy a basket with their heads down now.
Those have got to go down.
And they're going to fire up a fadeaway three-point shot. It is no good, and that's going to be the end of the first half. And that was all Lakeland.
Yeah.
Joined by Coach Tate. Coach, at the unbelievable first half, you can't buy a basket, and they're making everything.
Man, they hitting everything. We just got to keep taking it to the basket. We got to stay aggressive. In the second half, we're going to have to get a little more aggressive on these guys.
You know, they gave a kind of a taste of your own medicine there. They kind of did some traps and did some things. Do you think that bothered you a little bit?
We knew it was coming. They've been doing it all year. We talked about it for the last week, so I just thought we was pretty sloppy the first half with the ball.
What do you do to tell the kids? You could see their heads were kind of going down. They were starting to get a little frustrated. What do you got to tell them to get back in the second half?
It's a lot of time. We just got to keep pounding it inside, get fouls, get the clock stopped, and to play our game. We can grind it back. We can get back in this game.
They're very, very athletic.
Yeah, they
very
are.
athletic.
And they active.
Yeah,
we'll be fine.
All right, Coach. We'll talk to you in the second half. Right. Thanks. It's Coach Tate telling us that he said it'll be fine if they just stick with their game plan. So,
well, I tell you what, offensively they are nowhere near being fine right now. They've got to find something, whether it's outside or inside. Like he said, take it to the basket, get to the free throw line, get some kind of consistency going. But right now, Lakeland is all over them, and they've got 5 or 6 options out there that can't miss right now.
Yeah. So Tommy and I will take a break. Our score here, 48-25, will be second half action right after this. Here at halftime, Cincinnati State is trailing 48-25, and Tom, Lakeland pretty much kicked their butt in that first half.
There's not really any other way you can say it, and there's really not a whole lot to talk about, but yet there is a whole lot to talk about. You have some serious issues right now with Cincinnati State. Marquise Wilson, leading scorer, he has 3 points. Cody Martin, a starter, 0. Nick Robertson, a starter, 0. I mean, it just goes down the board. Kareem Baker, 2 of 8 from the field. And any way you look at it, Anton Hutchins, I take that back, 1 of 8. So, I mean, they've got some serious problems on the offensive end. But for Lakeland, they're spreading it around. 11, 10, 8, 7, 5, all the way down the line. They're getting it done. Their leading scorers are scoring, but they're not dominating. They have so many options right now that Cincinnati State cannot control. It's going to be tough for them to get back in this game given how athletic Lakeland is.
Yeah, and they shot an unbelievable, I think 45, 46%, 48% from the Cincinnati 46. Was 20-something percent.
Yeah,
so that ain't gonna win you games.
Yeah, and Lakeland was 7 of 12 from three-point land, which doesn't hurt either. But like I said, Cincinnati State shot 1 3-pointer between Garrett and Marquise Wilson. They got to be ready to fire. If they're open, they have to take those shots. Those are high percentage shots. And
I'm sorry, Tom, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just think one of the big things that they were doing was Baker was getting double teamed, and trying to force shots. He's got to get that ball, and the rotation has got to be a lot quicker on the perimeter, or they're going to be in for a long night.
Yeah, I think a lot of the problem was he was looking to dump it up into that lane or the upper top of the key area, and Lakeland was just too quick. They were covering that spot. They were on their game in the first half, and if they play anywhere near that, this one's over. Cincinnati State has got to find an answer, and they got to find it within the first few minutes of the second half.
So 48-25 our score here at halftime, and Cincinnati really needs to have a major run to start this first half to get back and get them that confidence that they need, because they were hanging their heads there in that at the end of the second half.
Yeah, they were definitely frustrated. Like you said, they were getting some good shots. They weren't falling. And then on the other end, you see 5 and 6 guys taking shots and making everything that they're firing up, and it gets frustrating, but they got to keep their heads. And I know in, 6 years, I don't think we've seen anything like this here at on the home court.
Yeah, we really have not seen that. So Cincinnati, it looks like they have the same starters they had to start the game. I believe Lakeland's going to have the same thing too as well. So we're getting ready to start this second half, and Lakeland will be taking the ball out of bounds. And that big 48-25 lead. So getting ready to start this second half. Cincinnati in the white and Lakeland in the blue. Dan Albers, Tom Benassi, and Lamartez Gray here at Surge Arena on USBN Sports and Anderson Community Television. Body has the basketball. Cincinnati's going to come out in a man-to-man. Cooper gets it down into number 22, Smith. They give it now to Banton. Banton's going to fire up a shot. A shot no good, but Cooper's there to follow it up, put it up and in.
Seriously, he was behind the basket, and he made that.
And there's another turnover. Body's going to get it. He's going to take it all the way in. And he's going to shot, and the basket is good. So they didn't start off the half really well, Tom.
Yeah, that's 4 quick points for Lakeland, and that is not.
Shot clock.
No. Unbelievable. All right, Cincinnati State. Not sure what the answer is, Dan. I don't know if they have it. Tonight.
Yeah, it's not looking like it, Tom. They come out, and Giselle Garrett gets the ball and he gets it stolen from. So they didn't need to start off the way that they did. So we got to change the game clock and the shot clock. So 19:32 to go here in this game. Cincinnati trailing 52-25. Giselle Garrett now has it. Looks like they're going to try to do a half-court trap. Get it to Robinson. Robinson gets it out to Marquise Wilson. They're trying to trap him. Swing it over to Garrett. Garrett gives it up, throws a pass cross-court, and they're trying to get it to Cody Martin. It goes out of bounds.
I just think Lakeland's way too athletic to pull that off against, but I tell you what, they got to get something. They're 25 feet away from the basket running their offense.
Garrett gets it on a wing. Tries to get it inside to Martin. He does, and Martin's going to put it up and in. So get on the board here in the second half. And 19 minutes to go in this game. Cincinnati trailing big here, 52-27. Coming down the other way now is going to be Body. He's got a guy wide open, but he throws a bad pass, so they got very lucky on that. Trying to throw the ball down into number 20, Banton, and it goes out of bounds. So
yeah, you're right, Dan. If Banton catches that ball, they got a quick 2-on-1 right there before anybody else can get back.
And Marquise Wilson's going to have to really do something here, too. He's the sophomore. Going to have to try to get something going. And Wilson's going to give it over to Garrett. Garrett fakes a three-pointer. He's going to get double-teamed. He spins out of it between the circles. Going to drive all the way and lose control, but Martin's there to pick it up. He misses it, but then he's going to try to put it up again. He's going to get fouled as he's going to the basket. Foul's going to be on number 22. That'll be his third. That's on Smith. Hey, that's 3.
So, yeah, Richard Smith and Brendan Cooper each with 3 for Lakeland. And, we've talked about it a million times, and there's a miss. This is one way to get yourself back in the game and slow the momentum down, and you can't afford misses right now from the free throw line.
And free throw's no good, so they miss both of them, but Marquise Wilson gets the rebound. Goes underneath, throws up a shot, no good. Brandon Cooper with the rebound. Cooper coming down the other way for Lakeland. He's going to give it up. Under, nice job. Catching on the left and bringing it over the right. And Lakeland, I'll tell you what, very impressive, Tommy.
Yeah, they're very good basketball team.
And they're going to get it to Robinson. It's going to give it up to Marquise Wilson. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. It is no good. And should have been a foul call, but no good. Quickly, Brandon Cooper coming down the other way, and he's going to take it all the way in, lay it up, and in. Wow.
Ugly.
Cincinnati did not respond here in the second half, Tom.
Yeah, this is not the start that they wanted. I know that. And hey, it's going to take a lot of effort just to make this respectable at this point. They are they're I can't think of something that Lakeland is doing badly.
No, they're not.
They have got it working, no doubt about it. And Cincinnati State's going to have a hard time not getting frustrated the rest of the way. And they got to play hard. Coach is going to want them to play hard no matter what. And it's going to be interesting to see who buys into that right now.
Anton Hutchins checking in and Clark also checking in. But, yeah, you could see they kind of got like the deer in the headlights look right now. They're stunned, I think, just as much as we are right now. I mean, you thought that we knew Lakeland was going to be athletic. We didn't know they were going to be this athletic. And I'll tell you what, they came ready to play.
Yeah, we talked to Coach last week, and, we were like, well, it looks like Lakeland's, having a pretty good start to their season. And, he said it's a hit or miss. You don't know who the teams are playing. You don't know the level of competition everybody's playing. And so it's hard to tell. It's hard to judge these early season polls. And you see this team come in here and you think, okay, who are the two teams that beat them?
Yeah, really. And they're going to get up to Anton Hutchins. He's got somebody behind him. He doesn't realize it. He's going to drive into the basket. Got his shot rejected. And Hutchins, I don't know. They're going to say it's blue. Went off on Hutchins. But, yeah, Antoine Hutchins trying to force a shot went in there, and it got rejected by Chaz Rollins.
They absolutely have nothing going on offense at all.
And, again, Cincinnati is going pretty little. They got nobody really tall out there, Tommy. They have to try to do something different.
You're right. And, I mean, you look at Cooper and Smith and Rollins. They've got almost there you
Should
go.
have been a kick ball, and it's going to be Marquise Wilson that's going to put it up and in. Coming down the other way is going to be Cooper. And he's going to go behind his back. He's going to throw it, dish it down low. And Tanker's got it rejected by Hutchins.
Wow.
And Cooper has it, swings it over now. Body. Going to give it up to Chaz Rollins. He's going to drive into the basket and lay it up and in. That's too easy, Tom.
Yep. After all that action, and then they get an easy shot like that.
And Marquise Wilson's going to get it down into Clark. Clark gets it down in the corner. And throws a kind of a lazy pass to Giselle Garrett. Garrett going to bring it back out, swing it over to Marquise Wilson. Wilson, give it up to Hutchins at the free throw line. They got nobody moving, Tom. Marquise Wilson drives in, jump stop, stops, puts it up and in. Good job by Marquise Wilson. 58-31, 16:52 to go here in this ball game. Cincinnati trailing big to Lakeland and putting the pressure on now. Body coming down the other way. And it looks like they're going to be in a, what are they in, Tommy? Man-to-man?
I
Body's
believe
going to fire up
so.
a three-point shot. It is no good, and it's rebounded by Hutchins. Garrett coming down the other way now. Garrett's going to give it up to Hutchins. Hutchins going to drive in, pull up, throws up a shot. No good. That was ugly.
Goodness gracious.
And Cooper now coming down the other way. Should have been a foul, but it's going to be stolen by Robinson. Robinson's going to take it, spin. He got it stolen from him by number 52, and that is Body. Cooper drives into the basket, and it's going to go out of bounds. He throws a bad pass. Like Devontae Body's going to check in the ball game for Cincinnati. Or, excuse me, Devontae Brown, I'm sorry. 58-31, 16:09 to go here in this ball game. Get it to Giselle Garrett.
Anton Hutchins for Cincinnati State now 1 of 10 from the field.
And I'll tell you what, real lazy passes, Tom.
Yeah, well, they're having a hard time getting it around them.
Clark throws a bad pass to Marquise Wilson. Wilson's going to spin, drive into the basket, throws up a shot, gets fouled as he's going to the basket. Who's that on?
20. I think it's on
going to be number 20. Yeah, that's his third.
I do. I mean, that's 3 times now Marquise Wilson has attacked the basket, and you know you got to get. I don't know if there's any other way to do it. They're not getting any open 3-point shots, so hey, you might as well drive to the basket and hope to get fouled. Unfortunately,
Marquise Wilson on the line.
I believe Lakeland has 10 block shots now.
And Wilson's going to put the free throw in. 58-32. Marquise Wilson on the line for a second free throw. Free throw on the way. Good. He buries both free throws. Cincinnati getting a little bit of life in them here, Tom. Taking the ball out of bounds. Going to have to hurry up and get it in. They don't. That's got to be 5. Oh, he gave him a timeout. So Lakeland's going to get a timeout, and it's 58-33, 15:45 to go. And Tom, this playing this multiple guard offense seems to be helping Cincinnati just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm looking down their schedule here to see who beat these guys. They lost to Monroe, who is always in the top 5, I think, every year in Division II. So that's a big-time competition there. And then their other loss was I don't see another loss. Don't they have 2 losses?
Yeah, I thought they did. I had them down as 13-2. Yeah, I had him down as 13-2.
Huh.
Hey, you know, Tom, the thing that's amazing about this, too, is Lakeland has one sophomore. You know, one sophomore on the roster, and that is Brandon Cooper. I really don't remember Brandon Cooper last year, do you?
I don't either. Oh, it was, I'm sorry, they had back-to-back losses. Monroe beat them, and then Genesee Community College beat them 89-88. But, yeah, I'll tell you what, these guys right now, they play like this. There's going to be a lot of teams scratching their heads trying to figure out how to beat them.
I agree. So Lakeland taking the ball out of bounds. Cincinnati trying to put on that pressure, and they're having trouble getting the ball in. They get it to Cooper. Gives it back down to Robinson, back to Cooper. Cooper has it, brings it across half court, finally gets it in, get it into number 22, and that's Smith. Back to Robinson. Robinson has it. Cincinnati man-to-man. Still going a little small here except for Devontae Brown. Get it up to number 20, and that's Banton. Banton has it. Swing it over now. They got 14 on the shot clock. Robinson has it at the top of the key. Cincinnati in that man-to-man. Robinson's going to drive all the way in and throws up a shot. Got it rejected by Body. Giselle Garrett is going to give it up to Marquise Wilson. He's going to drive into the basket. Throws up a shot up and in on a reverse. So Cincinnati slowly creeping back in this, Tom. Give it up to Cooper. Cooper going to come across. He's got alley-oop. No. And there should have been a foul on Giselle Garrett.
Yeah, and you know what? He didn't really have to do it.
Foul's going to be on Giselle Garrett. I believe that's going to be his 3rd foul.
So Marquise Wilson, I believe, has 8 points already.
All in the second?
In the second half.
Yeah.
He had 3 in the first. So he's got 11, but they're going to need a whole lot more than that.
And Brandon Cooper gets it. He's going to turn around, throw up a shot. No good. Nice rebound by Hutchins. Coming down is going to be Marquise Wilson. He better watch behind him. Going to take it all the way in, drive to the basket, shot no good, tipped up and around. Hutchins gets it. He throws up a shot, gets fouled. And Cincinnati's getting some life here, Tom.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it's just frustrating when you see those real close-in tips that aren't falling.
Foul's going to be at number 34, Rollins. That'll be his first.
So you got Hutchins going to the line, and he is 1 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line.
Free throw's good. Got to try to get this within under 20 by the 10-minute mark.
So right now, Cincinnati State 13 out of 17 from the free throw line.
And Hutchins going to make both of them. So good job by Cincinnati. It's going to make it now a 21-point ball game at 58-37. And Robinson's going to be bringing the ball down. This little guard offense seems to be working for him, Tommy.
Oh, he walked.
And it's going to be stolen by Hutchins.
How is that
give
not
it up
a
to
travel?
Marquise Wilson. Wilson makes it.
How is that not a foul?
He got fouled.
How is
No
that
call.
not a foul? You have got to be kidding me.
58-39. Cincinnati getting back in this game, and it's going to be stolen by Cincinnati. And there's another foul. No call. They got to take control of this game, Tommy.
I'll tell you what, that's no foul there either. Come on, you could hear that one.
Wow. And Brandon Cooper's going to throw it behind his back. There's been multiple fouls on both ends.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And no calls. And the Cincinnati in that 2-3 zone. Try to get it inside, and they do it. He missed the
dunk.
And then he missed another shot.
You got to
Cincinnati
be kidding me. He got fouled, too.
Giselle Garrett going to give it out to Marquise Wilson.
Strong.
Takes it to the basket,
Yes,
puts it up.
sir.
And Cincinnati's going to call a timeout.
I'll tell you what. I give Cincinnati State credit for kind of fighting back here, but I don't know what happened with the officiating crew in the last 2 minutes of this game.
I agree.
This is ridiculous.
Horrible. You know, and that's you know, I hate to say it, but that's what happened in the Cincinnati Xavier game. They kind of let things go, and hopefully they won't do that happen because they missed a whole bunch down here.
Yeah.
Both not just for Cincinnati State,
right?
But both ends, they totally miss a lot of calls.
I mean, you could hear the one down here on Lakeland's end. You could hear him slap him on the arm, and the guy's standing right there. But the one on Marquise Wilson going in with that layup, how is that not a foul? That was full body contact up in the air and no foul called. And like I said, Marquise is just on fire right now. He is taking it. You told him, you're the sophomore. You got to start to take control of this team, him and Charles Clark, and that's what he's doing. He's got 10 points just in the second half, 13 for the game, and hopefully Cincinnati State doesn't use up too much energy just trying to fight back.
Well, and you know, we hate to say it, but Tom, we just said it earlier. They're using this all-guard offense, kind of what UC did, using that guard, and they've got they've got Devontae Brown in there, and he's supplying some good moves in there. And Cincinnati's cut this down to 58-41. And they get it to Brandon Cooper, and now it's going to go to Medley. Back to Cooper. Cooper gives it up to Smith. Swinging around now to Medley. Medley has it. Medley to Brandon Cooper. Cooper gets it inside, and there's going to be a foul there on Cincinnati. Foul's going to be on number 21. That'll be on Clark. That'll be his first. Got the ball into Rollins, and he just went right to the basket.
Yeah, and you know what? That's good hustle, though, from I believe it was Devontae Brown coming from behind to block that shot. Even though he was fouled, you don't want that ball going in.
Rollins makes a free throw, and Clark and Devontae Brown coming in, and Cody Martin and Robertson checking in for Cincinnati.
So Chaz Rollins, the leading scorer for Lakeland. Now with 14, 15 points for him.
So he makes both free throws, and now Lakeland's going to put on some pressure. Get it to Hutchins. Hutchins coming down the other way, dribbles in between 2 or 3 defenders. Probably not a smart move. Gives it to Marquise Wilson. Wilson going to drive to the basket now. Up, under, brings it all the way back out. 22 on a shot clock. 13:21 to go. Cincinnati trailing here 60-41. Marquise Wilson going to drive into the basket, take it all the way up, throws it up and in. Marquise Wilson, and he got fouled again, no call. 60-43, Tom. It's now a 17-point ball game. Brandon Cooper's going to give it back up now. And they get it down to Rollins, and he lost control of it. Cincinnati gets it. And it's bad throw.
Boy, that hurt right there.
Oh, almost did another bad throw. Coming down is going to be Garrett. Garrett's going to take it all the way down. Give it in to Robinson. Robinson's going to take it up and put it up and in. Attacking the basket now, Tommy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. That is what they're going to do the rest of the game. They are going at the basket.
62-45, 12:29 to go in this ball game. Cincinnati State trailing. And it's going to be Medley. He's going to give it up. And drive in, throws an off-balance shot. He puts it up and in by number 20, Banton. And Garrett gives it up now to Marquise Wilson. Wilson to Robinson. Robinson drives it in, throws up a shot, doesn't fall in, and it's going to be Cooper with the rebound. But there's Martin filing for it. Tries to throw it in. He gives it to
Strong.
Robinson. Robinson takes it up strong.
Come on.
No good. And Martin with the rebound. And Martin's got to take it up. Got hammered.
Un-
And there's no call. You got to be kidding me. Do not call that. They're going to alley-oop it to Cooper.
Nice.
He's going to slam it home. I'll tell you what, these refs are awful.
I'm not sure what has changed from the first half to this half, but absolutely ridiculous.
And Hutchins going to go up with the rebound. Gets
another
hammered.
one, and then they
He's
call
gonna put
that
it
one.
in. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. They are Marquise is just – is that Marquise right here? Yeah, he's sucking wind. He's going to have to come out.
Wow, I'll tell you what. I mean, these refs are very, very shady at best, man. They're struggling.
That's the inconsistency that I know as a coach, that's what you hate. If you're going to call it one way, that's fine because we can adjust. But when you change in the middle of the game, it makes it impossible to know how to play.
And free throws, no good. So that ain't going to help matters. 66-47. And Lakeland giving now to Brandon Cooper, who's the only sophomore on this team for Lakeland. Playing a very good game. He's going to bring it out now. I think he's going to do a one-on-one.
Yeah, you can't get caught out of position. When you're playing the helter-skelter trap and defense, you can't get out of position or somebody's going to get a layup.
Nice give and go, and it's going to go off the hands.
Don't touch it. Yeah, well, it's got to come this way.
Yeah, it's got to go this way. Good job by I think they were trying to do the high-low game, Tommy, and they gave the ball inside to Rollins, and he couldn't put it in.
You know what? It seems like right now, Dan, any contact going up for a shot, they're letting it go.
Yeah, they are.
And I think Cincinnati State has adjusted to it.
They're struggling getting the ball in bounds.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where you got to have somebody, Devontae Brown, run up, get the ball and get it to a streaking Garrett down the sideline or something. You can't get the ball in the corner.
And they do get it into Garrett. Garrett's going to get double teamed. Give it to
there you go.
Hutchins now is streaking down the left-hand side.
Nice
pick.
Take
it all the way in. Throws up a shot. There's Baker to tip it up and in. 66-49. Closest they've been in a while, Tommy. I mean, number 14, Medley, has the basketball now. Flips it over to Body.
And right now, Coach Tate, he's got the problem. He's got to keep these guys rested. If they're going to continue this comeback, he's going to have to keep these bodies fresh.
Nice job by Baker. Cooper's going to get it back. Throws it down in the corner, and they're going to flip it back. They got 8 on the shot clock. Throws up an off-balance shot, banks it up and in. You got to be kidding me.
Is there any doubt that was going in?
Unbelievable. And they get it to Giselle Garrett. Garrett quickly coming out the other way.
Foul.
And there's going to be a foul on number 24. That'll be his first. Marquise Wilson set the check back in for Cincinnati.
Keep rotating the bodies. You fought back this far. It's still a long way to go. I mean, you're still down 19.
Get it down to Marquise Wilson. Again, Lakeland's going to be in a man-to-man. Lakeland in the all-blue, Cincinnati in the all-white. Marquise Wilson kind of had the hot hand. Get it into Baker. Baker powers his way up, and he's going to be fouled as he's going to the basket.
Man, those are the ones you'd love to see fall right there. Unfortunately,
52, that's going to be his fourth. That's 4 on Body.
Did not go down for Kareem Baker. He'll step to the line. He is 1 of 2 from the line. He has 7 points.
So Baker opening the line, but Tom, more importantly, they got to make free throws.
Oh, no doubt. And they're shooting very well, but you can't afford to miss free throws at this point.
Free throw, good. Puts in the first one. 68-50.
And if the game stays at this pace, you're going to see the coaches have to use their timeouts. Try and think, we got to get our team rested. Instead of stopping a run, you might have to use one just to rest a little bit.
So Baker makes both of them. He's going to come out, and Roberts is going to check in.
I'm not sure what play they're running, Dan.
Circle?
I think it's circle.
So trying to put that pressure. The crowd getting more.
They don't want to run that play again.
Turnover. It's going to turn it over.
Don't run that play again.
So you can hear the crowd and the coaching staff and everybody getting more. So they're going to turn the ball over. Cincinnati is going to possibly, if they make the basket here, get the closest they've been in a long time. Robertson taking the ball out of bounds for Cincinnati. Get it into Devontae Brown. Brown on the baseline, gets double teamed. He's going to kick it out down to Marquise Wilson. Wilson going to drive in, kick it out now. Three-point attempt on the way by Hutchins. Buries it! Hutchins hits a three-pointer, and Cincinnati is back in this ballgame, Tommy.
He's now 3 of 13 from the field. That is a huge shot right there. Now you look for Anton Hutchins to come out of this timeout and say, okay, I've got it now. I'm taking control of this game. He's the one guy that can get to the basket pretty much any time he wants. He's going to have to do it now because he's the announcer sends it over. Got to be the shoes. He's
Absolutely.
got the bright yellow shoes on. But what a big-time shot for Anton Hutchins. He struggled all day. That is a big one. That gets him over that next little hump. And like you said, you just pick away, get to that next little area that you want to get to.
I said at the 10-minute mark they needed to be under 20, and they're at 14. So
yeah, no doubt. That's huge.
And, just get a couple turnovers here. They're right back in this ballgame. They're struggling getting it in
Jump!
again. Marquise Wilson steals it. Going to go to the basket, lays it up and in! And they've cut it now at a 12-point ballgame, Tommy.
What do you got? Oh,
Foul's going to be on Robertson.
Marquise Wilson. Oh, my goodness. Way to step up.
And you can just see a different swagger going on here with Cincinnati State.
Marquise with 14 second-half points.
And get the ball into Brandon Cooper. Cooper's going to take it all the way down the middle. And
yes,
it's going
he
to go
lost
off his hands out of bounds.
Cincinnati State ball.
And that ball was knocked out of the hands of number 34, Rollins.
Now you're looking right here. Anton Hutchins right here. Give him a touch.
We're at 68-56 with 9:49 to go in this game.
Just keep battling.
Marquise Wilson's getting double teamed. Give it up to Robinson. Robinson's going to drive all the way in, pull up, throws up a shot. No good. Not a good shot by him. Brandon Cooper with the rebound. That was a big possession. I don't think that's the guy that you wanted shooting the ball.
Yeah, I think Anton's a better suit for that driving in. But, he spread it around.
Get the ball down in the corner. Three-pointer on the way. No good. And Hutchins with the rebound. And Cincinnati coming out. It looks like Lakeland's kind of gone cold here, Tommy.
No doubt. They're definitely a little hesitant now, Dan.
Hutchins drives to the basket. No good. Cody Martin.
Strong.
Puts it up and in. And that's a 10-point ball game. Cooper coming down the other way. Gets it knocked out of his hand. It's going to be
charge.
Oh!
It's a good call. That's a good call.
Going to call a
He started shifting his body over when he left the ground, and that was a good call right there. Strong move by Cooper. And that's
basket is good.
And that's a real nice momentum killer right there by Brennan Cooper.
So 70-58. That was a big momentum swing right there, Tommy.
Yeah, that's a big it's a big move by Cooper, and you almost saw it in his eyes. He wanted to score on that one. He wasn't giving it up that time. But still, with the free throw, you're still definitely within quick striking distance.
Cooper on the line, trying to complete the three-point play. Shot is no good, and it's rebounded by Clark. Going to give it up now to Marquise Wilson. Wilson coming off to his left, swings it over to Clark. Clark back to Wilson. Wilson back to Clark. Clark fakes a three-pointer, drives all the way in, throws up a shot, no good.
Baker
come on. Rebound. Going to power his way up. Shot is no good. Clark has it. The ball's on the ground. He's going to get hammered. No call. You got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. They got numbers big time, 4-on-1. Get it in, and shot is up and good. I'll tell you what. Got to be consistent with the calls for crying out loud. That is ridiculous. Marquise Wilson now, and
right now you gotta settle it back down here. You're down.
Bad throw. I think he might have to call a timeout.
Yeah,
Tommy.
that's five straight for Lakeland, and now they have the ball. This is a major point in this game right now.
So Cincinnati turns it over. Not a bad time to be turning the ball over.
Yeah, you don't want to find yourself going back down by 17 and 18 points at this point in the game.
Yeah, so we had to try to keep it into a 10-point advantage somewhere around in there. Trying to get the mismatch. Cooper's down there.
What is Garrett doing on Cooper?
And they double team him and they throw the ball. It should have been stolen. No job. And they get it rejected by Anton Hutchins, I guess.
Yeah, I think he lost it before Hutchins even got to it.
And he throws it. They're saying he walked with it or blocked?
Block.
I'm going to say a block. Foul's going to be on number 12. That'll be his first. So they're going to say he's going to be on the free throw line, Tom. I thought he might have been on the floor.
I never, I got to admit, I didn't see Cincinnati State attacking the way they are. I mean, every man, they are attacking the basket and forcing Lakeland to stop them. And, you know, fortunately right now, things have been going their way.
So on the line will be Hutchins. Free throw's good. Still, you know, within striking distance here.
Yeah, Anton now is 5 of 6 from the free throw line.
And Hutchins will be in the line for his second free throw. Free throw on the way, no good, and it's going to be run down by Brandon Cooper. Cooper is going to outlet it to Medley. Medley's going to take it all the way down, throws up a one-handed shot. No good, and it's going to be rebounded by Hutchins.
Good hustle.
Hutchins going to give it up now to Marquise Wilson. What do they call? Foul's going to be on Hutchins.
Yeah, I missed that. I wasn't watching down there. $13-point game right here. This is a big stop right here for Cincinnati. Big stop.
Score here, 72-59. The shot clock again, or what are we doing?
7.5 minutes is still a long time, Dan. And I mean, but you can't let yourself keep going down 15 and 16 points. You got to keep it down around 10, like you said.
And get the ball into number 20, and that is Banton. Get it now down in the corner. Get it inside. Ball's on the ground, and Cincinnati's going to fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it's going to go to Cincinnati. I'll tell you what, Anton Hutchins might not be scoring a lot, but he's playing a hell of a game.
I'll tell you what, these guys are they're putting the effort out there for this game. Down by as many as they are, I give Coach Tate a heck of a lot of credit. These guys are busting their butt out there to get back in this game.
So Kareem Baker's going to check back into the ball game. It's like Lakeland's going to put on a lot of pressure. Get it into Marquise Wilson. He's going to get double team. Give it to Baker.
Easy.
Baker, give it now to Garrett. Garrett's going to get out of that easily. Crosses half court. Get it over to Marquise Wilson. Wilson got Baker. Got to take it to Baker. He's going to spin. Post his way down. He gets fouled, and they're going to put it up. There's a referee down below and doesn't call it.
Yeah, he wasn't going to call it.
Foul's going to be on number 34.
The guy under the basket was not going to call that. Wow, I tell you, you got to love Baker though. If he knows they're not going to call it, that's a great move.
So Baker will be on the line.
I mean, that was a foul the whole first half on the offense, and now it's a defensive foul.
Baker puts his first free throw in. And it looks like Robinson's going to check in for Baker. It's like he's trying to do some offense for defense here, maybe. Here we go with Baker again on his second free throw. 7:07 to go here. Cincinnati trailing 72-60. Free throw on the way. Good. He makes both free throws.
Gotta like that.
That's a big free throw,
Good job,
Tom.
Mr. Baker. Those are two big ones right there.
What were they down at half again? 40-something?
It was 48-25, I believe.
Wow.
Yeah, 48-25.
Get the ball in. They better hurry up. And they get the ball into number 20, and that is Banton.
But they went down by 28 at one point.
Get it to Cooper. Give it back to Banton at the free throw line. Get it inside. He gets hammered. No call. You
this
kidding
is
me?
Unbelievable.
Wow. And Marquise
Unbelievable.
Wilson's going to take it all the way. He's going to shot is rejected. And Anton Hutchins is going to take it to the basket. Throws it up. Shot no good. And another free.
Is this unbelievable?
Unbelievable. Just
mean,
going all over the place.
I'm not
no
even
foul.
trying to keep up with the stats at this point. It's unbelievable.
And Marquise Wilson now has it. Loses control of the basketball and gets it stolen from. That was a big turnover. Quickly give it up now to Medley. Medley's going to give it up. Alley-oop, throws him a shot, no good. And it's going to be Cincinnati, and Garrett's going to get it.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable, Dan.
Foul's going to be on 14.
Come back with Cody Martin for Anton Hutchins. Giselle Garrett, I believe, first trip to the free throw line for Giselle, 2 points. She's been very quiet, but he's also handled the ball most of the time. So,
Tom, you hate to say stuff about the referees because, they usually typically do a good job, but today is. So free throw's no good. It goes out of bounds on Cincinnati. It'll be Lakeland's basketball. This is where they need to keep it, Tommy. They want to try to get
right
back.
there. I was going to say they're going there every time.
And Cooper gets the basketball. He loses control of the basketball.
Look at him using his arm.
And the ball's on the ground, and they're fighting for it.
Yeah, you got to call something.
So they're going to call a foul. I'm sorry that I lost track there. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And
I believe it's on Garrett. But as they're going for that ball, Cooper's holding people off with his arm so he can get control of the ball. So once again, either way, there should have been fouls called. They're letting this get way too physical.
72-61, 6:18 to go. Cincinnati St trailing Lakeland.
Oh, so it was on. They called it on Wilson? I thought that was Garrett.
Marquise Wilson.
Oh, okay.
Picks up his second foul. Get it down in the corner. Ball's going to go out of bounds.
Boy, I tell you what, there's physical contact on every pass and every shot.
So they have 32 on the shot clock. It's 72-61. Lakeland up on Cincinnati, but Cincinnati very impressive here in the second half. Lakeland very impressive in the first half. Taking the ball out of bounds is Lakeland. And they throw a bad pass.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Marquise Wilson has it now. Give it up to Garrett. They can get it under 10 points here, Tommy. Garrett has it. Get it to Body. Body gets it inside. Not a very good pass at all. Wow. Trying to do the high-low game, and it wasn't a good pass. And they get it now. Medley gives it up to number 22, Smith.
See, I don't understand. Here we go. I don't understand why Lakeland is not just running their offense and killing time. I know you got to play, but perfect opportunity to run some clock. Are you kidding me? God. That's got to be corrected, Dan.
So
there's way too many errors on the clock. Goodness.
Taking the ball out of bounds will be Lakeland. 30 on the shot clock. 5:37 to go. Cincinnati trailing by 11. Get it into Cooper. Cooper has the basketball. The only sophomore on this team. There's some hands right there. Should have been a foul.
Yep.
Foul's going to be on Martin. That'll be his second. Hutchins going to check into the ball game.
Brendan Cooper, second leading scorer, averaging 19 a game. He's going to step to the line with 15. He's missed both free throw attempts he's had.
Clark will check in for Cincinnati. He hasn't been in all this at second half. 72-61. Big free throws here for Brandon Cooper. Free throw on the way.
Missed
no
it
good.
again.
And
unbelievable.
Anton Hutchins, unbelievable on the rebounds. Marquise Wilson's getting double teams. Going to give it up to Garrett. Garrett swings it over to Marquise Wilson. Wilson now has it. Pushed off. No call. And Antoine Hutchins has it now. 18 on the shot clock. He throws a fadeaway shot. Not a good shot. It goes in. I was going to say that wasn't a good shot, but Cincinnati now, Tom's got it to a 9-point ball game. 5 minutes to go. Trying to do the double team. They're going to get it over here to number 22, and that's Smith. And if I'm Lakeland, I'm just wasting as much time as possible.
Unbelievable.
Bad pass.
That is a terrible pass. That is an absolutely terrible pass.
That almost looked like
Up
he was
9.
getting a gambling.
Why would you even attempt that pass? I don't understand that. They have yet to run the shot clock down anywhere near 10 seconds. I don't understand it.
Marquise Wilson now is going to give it up to Giselle Garrett. Garrett on the right side. Cincinnati trying to get this even closer. Marquise Wilson has it on the left. Anton Hutchins down in the corner to Marquise Wilson. Wilson back to Hutchins. Hutchins in the corner. Trying to drive. Looks like he's going to drive baseline. He's going to fire a three-point shot. Not a good idea at all.
You got to get it in the flow of the pass and go up with it as you get it. That was too much thought in that one.
So Hutchins' three-pointer was no good, so they do get a stop at 72-63, 4:12 to go in this ball game. Brandon, Cooper's pushing off every time.
He does. Uh-oh.
Coming down the other way, they're going to fire up a three-point shot. No good. He gets his own rebound. Going to go up, gets hammered, and no call. Oh, wow.
But once again, they get the rebound, and they do not bring it back out. It's amazing. I mean, they're playing into the hands of Cincinnati State.
So on the line will be number 14, Medley, to shoot. How's the tape look? We got enough? How much?
Medley, first
42
free
minutes
throw
left.
attempt. Did not make it.
Shot is no good. They miss it again, and Clark with the rebound.
Unbelievable.
Baker.
Missed free throw, missed bunny. Cincinnati State, new life again. What
are they calling?
What?
What are they calling?
I don't know. Unbelievable. He's got to fix that. That can't continue to happen. I mean, that's...
So Marquise Wilson taking the ball out of bounds. Cincinnati trying to get back into this ball game. So they've creeped away here, 72-63 with 3:58 to go in this ball game. Dan Albers, Tom Manassi, and Lamartez Gray on Anderson Community Television and USBN Sports. Giselle Garrett has it, gets it down to Clark. Clark,
missed it.
Free
no way!
Oh,
no way!
God.
No way! That might be the worst one of the day right there. He was already out of bounds. That is a terrible call, Mr. Official.
Wow.
Absolutely terrible call. He was nowhere near him when he actually shot the ball. That is a terrible call. Absolutely ridiculous.
I think he knows it too, Tom.
Absolutely ridiculous. Of all the things that you could be calling, that might be the worst one. Absolutely ridiculous.
So on the line will be number, who is that? I can't see it, Tommy.
20.
Number 20, and that is Banton. Free throw.
Unbelievable.
They're giving this game back to him.
I agree. This is without question the worst officiated half that we've seen in 6 or 7 years.
So Banton on the line, shooting a second free throw. He missed the first one. 72-63, 3:44 to go. Banton's next free throw, he finally makes it, and Lakeland's going to call a timeout. So, yeah, I agree, Tommy. It's very poor officiating here in the second half.
And all that's happened in this second half for Cincinnati State to get back, they were down 28. I believe it was 51-23 or 51-33 at one point or whatever it was. I don't know. But I still don't understand why Lakeland, with a lead, is not running their offense and trying to run that clock down. Even if you go around 10, you're still killing 25 seconds, and they have yet to do that. It just gives Cincinnati State more possessions. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't understand it either, but Cincinnati, give them credit, fighting back big time in this game, and they've had the opportunities, and to get it to a 9-point ball game, I didn't think it was going to be possible.
Yeah, and I mean, there's still plenty of time. Unfortunately, the three-point shot has not been very nice to Cincinnati State today at all. I think we only have two. No, we only have one. Hutchins' three in the corner was the only one that they've made. And if it comes down to that, they got to be ready to shoot a couple.
Right.
I mean, there's no doubt about it.
You know who's definitely come big in this second half has been Marquise Wilson.
Oh, no question about it. I agree. Him and Hutchins and Baker have all played huge in this second half.
So Cincinnati State taking the ball out of bounds, trying to get closer as they can here. They're down 10 with 3:42 to go.
Yeah, if I'm Marquise Wilson right now, I'm getting my feet set, and if I'm within firing range. I'm letting one go.
Get it to Hutchins, to Marquise Wilson. Try to get it inside. Nothing there. Get it to Hutchins. Hutchins swings it over to Garrett. Garrett now has it. 16 on the shot clock. Dribbles out of it. Oh, he walked. Get it to Marquise Wilson. He's going to fire a three-point shot. In and out. No good. And it's going to go off of Cincinnati out of bounds.
Wow, that was a big one. That was a big one. That's the guy you want shooting them.
So now they will take the ball out of bounds. Struggling to get it out. That's 5. No call. And they're going to get it around. They swing it. Shot
no way. Are you serious? How
Taking the ball out of bounds now, Lakeland. Another 73-63, 3:12 to go here in this ball game. Lakeland up on Cincinnati State. Been all Cincinnati State here in the second half.
Now you're
Cooper.
at the 3-minute mark. Every possession is crucial now.
Absolutely. And they get it to number 52, and that's Body. And
Oh, what a steal. What?
What?
Did he?
Oh, my God.
Coach said he did.
So double dribble by Hutchins.
Yeah, I was blocked out. I didn't see it, but I looked down at the coach, and he was shaking his head yes.
And it's going to be Brown checking into the ball game.
And that gives Lakeland a chance to run that much more time off the clock.
And Lakeland get the ball inside, get it in the corner. Body gets it to Brandon Cooper, swinging on over. Thought he was going to fire that, Tommy. I would have yanked him off.
I was just thinking I could drag him off by the jersey if he would have shot that.
Cincinnati trying to do a good job on defense and might have walked with
Turnover
basketball.
again.
Why are they going to the basket?
20 seconds left on the shot clock when he did that.
73-63. Giselle Garrett has it. Garrett gets it down in the corner to Robinson. Robinson going to drive in, kick it out to Marquise Wilson.
Come on, baby.
Three-point shot. Goal!
Yes, sir.
Marquise Wilson hits a three-pointer, and Cincinnati now is down 73-66.
Unbelievable. That is a huge shot. Not only does it get him within 7, but it gives him a little confidence to go ahead and fire the next one. Very nice. 17 points for Marquise Wilson in the second half. 20 on the game. The sophomore has stepped up big time. Win or lose this game, Marquise Wilson has been the man that brought Cincinnati State back.
All right, sorry, Tom, we had to get a tape just in case this goes.
Struggled so mightily in the first half, and I was just saying, Marquise Wilson, sophomore leadership, huge second half. Win or lose, kudos to him for stepping up the way he has.
73-66 when it looked like it was done and over with. I believe it was like you said 52-31 or 50. It looked bleak. Cincinnati fought their way back.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. And, you know, as much as you hate to admit it, a lot of it we thank Lakeland for not killing any clock, just taking silly shots, driving, silly turnovers, and it's kept Cincinnati State in the game. So, it's coming right here in the middle to 32. Nope,
taking the ball in, they
get it up.
Double team number 22. He gets trapped. Throws a bad pass.
Oh, man.
Almost had it, and he's going to take it all the way down.
That's
throws
a
up
block.
Shot.
Yeah, you got to at least not let him get the shot up. If you're going to do that, you have to make sure he doesn't get the shot up.
That's a killer.
That is a killer.
And Cody Martin's going to pick up a foul.
You knew you weren't in position for a charge, so go ahead and take the foul. Don't give up the easy basket, but you can't allow a possible three-point play in that situation. No way.
So Martin's going to pick up a foul, and Cincinnati is trailing here 75-66 with 2:09, and on the line will be number 34, Chaz Rollins. Rollins' free throw is no good.
Unbelievable.
And rebounded by Cincinnati. So they're still into this ball game, Tommy. But they're going to have to make something happen and happen quick here. They can't take too much time. To get it to Anton Hutchins.
Get it. Go. Shoot
Hutchins
that.
going to drive in. Throws it over. Get in the corner to
Come on.
Wilson. Oh, he gets it rejected. Big time.
Wow.
Nice block by Banton on Marquise Wilson.
I thought for sure Hutchins was going to kind of dribble into that shot over there on the side.
Cincinnati taking the ball out of bounds.
All right.
Get it into Brown. They swing it over to Wilson. Wilson's going to fire up a three-point shot. Good!
You know what I'm saying.
Another three-pointer. Wow.
Woo!
75-69.
20 second half points.
And Lakeland's going to call a timeout. There was just looked like almost a scrum in rugby.
You know what? It's amazing once again, Dan. You still have the lead. Why are you rushing to get down the court like that so out of control? I don't understand it. Just take your time. There's no hurry, but they keep doing it. And Cincinnati State has had so many extra possessions because of it, and they found themselves, 6 down. Unbelievable.
6 down with what? About a minute?
There's a minute and a half or so, more than a minute and a half.
Do you think we should change it? Yeah, take it out, change it. How much time's left? Hey, when it gets real close, because it's a 60-minute tape. When it gets 2 minutes, when it gets down to 58, you gotta. So we're checking our tape here to see what's going on. We don't want to run out.
I tell you what, absolutely huge right now, and for Lakeland, they've had nobody step up and make free throws in the second half. Everybody has struggled from the free throw line for Lakeland. So that is going to be huge at this point, because Cincinnati State is going to be in a position where they're probably going to have to foul if they don't get a steal here.
75-69 our score. 1:39 to go in this ball game. Lakeland taking the ball out of bounds. Great second half here for Cincinnati. They get the ball inside to Smith and getting it back now. They're going to probably try to waste some time, I would think. Brandon Cooper has it. Should they foul, Tommy?
You know what? I don't know. No, not now. There's 12 seconds left. Not now.
Swinging it over. Almost lost control.
Don't foul
now.
now.
They got 8 on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. They get it down in the corner. They're going to fire up a three-point shot. No good.
Oh, you got to get that rebound.
My God. That was a killer.
That Nick Robertson was right there for that rebound and did not come up with it. He thought he had it and got pickpocketed right there.
Give it to Robinson. He's going to fire up a three-point shot. Good.
Unbelievable.
Robertson hits a three-pointer, 77-72. 5 minutes ago, or under a minute to go in this ball game.
Look underneath. Look out.
And throws up a shot in. That might be it there, Tommy. What do they hit the horn for?
Unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is incredible. Unbelievable.
Baker's going to check back into the ball game.
You can't sub because it was an inadvertent whistle.
So 79-72 with 53 seconds to go in this ball game. It looks like they're going to put on some full court pressure, Tommy. That was a good move by them, I think, doing that pressure with a 7-point lead here. They got to hurry up, Tommy. They don't have time to waste. Garrett going to bring it back out. They got to hurry up. Anton Hutchins going to have the ball. It's going to drive in, lose control of the basketball. Getting it back up is Robertson. He gets fouled as he's going to the basket.
Man, that would have been big if that would have gone in.
52. That's going to be 5. So he's going to foul out of the ball game.
He's fouling out with only 2 points.
Hey, he fouled out, Coach. So that'll be his 5th foul. So on the line will be Nick Robertson.
And Nick Robertson with 5 points. He has yet to shoot a free throw tonight, and these will be the 2 biggest of his career here at Cincinnati State so far. These are absolute must free throws right here.
79-72.
And then an immediate foul after that. And I'll tell you what, you can kind of pick your poison right here if you're going to foul. I mean, you can go Brennan Cooper. Medley hasn't been in the line.
Robertson's free throw on the way. No good.
What? I can't even begin to think about what Richard Smith was thinking when he was dribbling down the side of the court when he threw it right to Cincinnati State.
So
absolutely amazing.
I don't understand. Marquise Wilson now on the line. Marquise Wilson's free throw. No good.
Unbelievable. You fight that hard to get back in, and then 3 straight missed free throws.
So Wilson ready for a second free throw. Wilson makes it. So it makes 1 of 2, 79-73. Gonna have to foul, and they do.
And they're going to foul Richard Smith, who has yet to shoot a free throw. So we'll see if he feels the pressure at all, even though a 6-point lead is pretty comfortable with 20 seconds left.
So he'll be down on the line. They're only going to bring one guy down there, shooting a double bonus. Why aren't these guys going down? I was going to say. Nick Robertson had to yell at the guys to try to get him to go down.
So he's going to be shooting 2.
Oh, Jesus.
Absolutely ridiculous.
79-73. 20 seconds ago in this ballgame, Cincinnati State trailing here to Lakeland. Tale of 2 halves here. Free throw on the way. No good. Still has a little opportunity, Tom. 2-possession ball game here if he doesn't make this free throw.
Yeah, you've got to have your you got to have your shooters ready to roll here, because you're going to need a 3
quickly,
very quickly.
Smith ready for his next free throw, and he makes it. And that hurts. They got to hurry.
Go. Stop and pop. Shoot it. There you go. Come on.
Hutchins going to fire a 3-point shot. It is no good.
What?
And no good, and Lakeland will take the ball out of bounds.
No foul. No foul. Basket. No foul. No layup.
Cincinnati taking the ball. Actually, Cincinnati taking the ball. Wilson fires up a 3-point shot. It is no good, and Lakeland's going to have it, and that's going to be the end of the ball game. They're going to call a foul.
Well, Lakeland's going to get out of here with a win, and I'll tell you what, they played one heck of a first half, but they did nothing to deserve a win in the second half. Nothing. They allowed Cincinnati State not only helped them get back in it, but they actually assisted them.
Yeah, absolutely. So Cincinnati is going to go down in their first league loss of the year, and free throw is no good.
Tough loss, but I'll tell you what, Coach will be commending his players on the effort they gave in the second half.
So next free throw is good. They got to hurry up, and he only got about 2 seconds, and Hutchins fires a shot. It is no good. So Lakeland wins their first league game here, 81-73. So we'll get Coach Tate's thoughts here in a few minutes.
Yeah, Cincinnati State, Marquise Wilson had 20 second half points, or at 21 second half points, 24 on the game. Great way to step up, great way to battle back, and hopefully this is something they'll take with them and say, you know, they're never out of it.
Yeah. Joined by Coach Tate here. And Coach, little too late there. You almost came back. Made it a hell of a game in the second half.
Well, we played harder. If we'd have came out there and played hard the first half, we wouldn't have been in that situation by all them points. It's a good learning experience for us. We're going to get better from this game.
Marquise Wilson, you needed a sophomore to step up, and he really did.
Yeah, I told him at halftime, man, you're sophomore. You got to step up, man. You've been through the wars before. You know what the conference games are all about. You got to step up and lead us. And he played good the second half.
What are you going to tell the kids? You know, I know Lakeland's a big rival of yours. What are you going to tell the kids that they got to bounce back? Because league play, you never know what can happen.
I'm just going to tell them it's one game. We got We got 11 more conference games. We got to take this. We got to take this, and we can't come out lackadaisical like we did the first half. And we'll take this and learn from it the next game.
But you got to be very happy with the effort in the second half.
Second half, we didn't quit. We showed we still have fight in us, and we're not going to ever quit. We'll be better the next time you see us.
Well, Coach, came up short, but we'll get him next time.
We'll be better.
All right, thanks, Coach. Coach Tate joining us there, and like he said, Tom, just a little too short.
Yeah, a lot of effort shown, and outscored 48-25 in the first half, came back. Second half score was 48-33 the other way for Cincinnati State. So outscored them by 15 in the second half, just dug too big of a hole in the first half.
Yeah, so Cincinnati State lose their first league game of the year. And Tom and I, when are we back again? We're back on Wednesday, I believe?
Let me see what we got here. What do we got?
I think we're not back until the
25th against Columbus State.
All right, so we'll be back on the 25th. So we're going to wrap it up here. So for Dan Albers, Tom Benassi, and Lamartez Gray, you've been listening to Cincinnati State basketball